So here's the numbers, folks. Tonight, Decky and Brennan will do battle. Brennan with that height advantage. Both men coming in lean and making the weight limit there in the featherweight division. Decky with the slight edge in the win column. And both men are rearing to go. Tonight, Buddy Johnson makes it all official with the announcement at BAMMA 30.
Coming to you live from the 3 Arena in Dublin, Ireland, this is BAMMA 30, powered by BetBright, our official betting partner. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing officially at 145.8 pounds. With 6 professional wins and just 3 defeats, representing Belfast, Northern Ireland, he is Decky the Diamond Dalton. And his opponent in the red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing officially at 144.2 pounds. With 4 professional wins and just 7 defeats, representing Kilkenny, Ireland, he is Mick Brennan. When the action begins, your referee in charge is Declan Larkin.
Declan Larkin, the third man in the ring. Decky, the Diamond Dalton, in the blue corner. Mick, the Basher Brennan in the red. Mick sporting the Valet Tudo shorts there. And both men standing orthodox, looking to get the kickboxing going. The Diamond, a very technical Muay Thai striker. Brennan, a proficient boxer. Both men with ground skills as well, Dean.
Interesting to see how this one goes, and I believe it's going to come to who can implement their game plan the quickest or land that decisive shot.
Both men certainly capable of winning in a variety of ways. A must-win contest with all eyes pointing towards the title in a crowded featherweight division. This one really to see who will take that next step up the ladder.
Decky looking for the takedown. He's got a beautiful double leg, which he lifts his opponent up for a beautiful aerial slam. But Dalton doing the correct thing here. He's hand fighting, he's working the underhooks, he's mixing in the strikes. And more importantly, he turned Brennan against the cage and he's using his head.
And look at the snap there on those knees from the Diamond. Decky Dalton, an incredibly good guy in the clinch, and that's all that time out in Phuket, Thailand. Look at the tight underhook, nice and high, short elbows, Dean. This is a masterclass.
Nice head pressure there from Dalton, and he fired that up elbow in the middle as they separate. And this is going to be a swinging fest here.
Brennan connects with the inside low kick. 1-2-10 to the legs from Brennan. The Basher looking to use reach here. Decky looking to time him. This was everything we'd hoped for, Dean, and not even to the midway point of the first round.
I like the way Brennan's showing that uppercut. He's deterring Dalton from coming in, and this further will set up his strikes, Chris.
And that height and reach advantage for Brennan, pawing there with the left. Jab to a left hook. Washigiri to the midsection. So many different looks and angles. Again, these are 2 really experienced guys, but the clinch telling us a lot about how these 2 match up. Harai Goshi there for Brennan down to the canvas.
And now you'll see Brennan chase submissions constantly back to back, improve his position. He never sits still. Dalton on the bottom, doing the correct thing. He's controlling the posture. When a fighter can posture up, Chris, they can draw more leverage, thus more power into the strikes.
Brennan staying busy here. They don't call this guy the Basher without reason, and you're seeing that right now, Dean, as Dalton looking to try and get a way out here. Thinking for a leg lock. Brennan has other ideas.
Dalton now looking to switch it to a single. He's going to have to skip round to his left. He's got the arm caught. Brennan might use the 100% here to expose Dalton to his back. Brennan's trying to take the back there, but you can see the right hand of Dalton clasped around the body. And that prevents the back take now. Dalton using it to stand up again with that beautiful head pressure up against the cage.
And already some improvements from a disappointing outing last time at BAMMA 28 for Dalton. He got stuck in those positions right now. I think, Dean, he's really worked on that wrestling. It's showing in his ability to get back up to his feet there.
Such a well-matched fight. Both veterans looking for a win, very hungry coming into here. And you can see they're being quite patient, Chris. They're trying to force their own techniques from their repertoire, and they're not really exposing too much.
Brennan again looking for the throw off that overhook. Dalton shrugs him off. Dalton looks in incredible shape here, Dean. A lot of physical conditioning, a lot of strength work and cardio in camp, I know. And that's paying off right now in the exchanges. And it's a guy who's got some serious leverage in Brennan.
Brennan working on the outside. He's going to look to fire that jab down the center and couple it with the right hand. Just be careful about keeping his back to the cage, however. That's that double leg I was talking about. Beautiful work from Brennan. Turned the corner perfectly. Now he's going to look to try and pass Chris. He's going to try and skip round to the side of the body of Dalton and control the head.
And Brennan looking very, very smooth here. There have been some rumors that he was carrying an injury into his previous contest. I think right now, Dean, he's really close to getting a choke. He's going for the figure four here, looking for the squeeze, no hooks in.
It's possible to finish from this position, Chris, make no mistake, but I was going to say just that. You don't have both hooks on the ground, you can get shaken off the back and end on the bottom.
And Decky judged just that. Excellent defensive maneuvering here from Dalton. And Brennan catches the sweep.
Excellent stuff. Brennan secured the arm of Dalton, so he didn't have an arm to post out, roll round, attain the sweep, now he's on top.
Do not blink indeed. Well, it wasn't the lightning finish that we had hoped for, perhaps, but it has certainly been quick transitions, and more importantly, Dean, a fight at close range throughout that entire first 5 minutes. Well, Dean, I think there's really a lot to take away from that opening 5 minutes. Decky and Brennan really putting a lot of gasoline on the fire. That was a high-octane performance from both individuals. Neither really quite able to grab the ascendancy, despite some serious highlights in between.
These are powering leg kicks there from Brennan. And what the deciding factor really was, Chris, those leg kicks to stop Dalton bouncing around so much. And then the takedown. He was able to change his level and shoot that beautiful double leg. You can see here from the replay, Dalton was able to get that underhook, but got caught in that takedown.
And here we see just that. Clasping the hands, clearing the legs, turning the corner, and pinning Decky, in the center of the ring. That was probably Brennan's best move there, Dean.
Brennan was able to alleviate that overhook as well. He turned the corner as opposed to going for the judo takedown.
Let's go, Bash. All right, Mick, clever from the start.
Well, there was kickboxing, there was wrestling, there was judo, there was jiu-jitsu. This is mixed martial arts. It's Decky, the Diamond Dalton, versus Mick the Basher Brennan. Already a lot of pep in the step there from the Diamond, Dean.
I like to see Dalton let his hands go, show those uppercuts to stop Brennan being so comfortable with shooting that double leg.
A good stiff connection there from Decky. Decky starting to sit down on his strikes. Of course, the danger is when you get too comfortable, you're susceptible to being taken down.
Dalton seemed to hold him with that left hook. He needs to break away from this position and further damage the head. Using the head pressure up against the cage forces to keep your opponent's head above yours, because you want to get your head and your hips below theirs to enable the takedown. And this offers a greater level of control.
Look at Brennan go, though. This is the best shape we've ever seen Mick Brennan in. And it's showing right now against the guy who's difficult to deal with in Decky.
Brennan, excellent in the scrambles, and you'll see it in between the transitions to places of movement. That knee hurting, Chris.
Ooh, it looks like that was a possible low blow or an eye poke. I can't quite see from our angle here. Decky knew it. That might have been an inadvertent eye poke. I cannot quite tell. We'll have to see if the truck can give us a replay on that angle, Dean, and get the correct vantage point. The referee has called the doctor in here for an assessment. It could also have been a clash of heads. Here we go. Let's take a look at it. In the clinch. Oh, there was a knee.
Yeah, that knee landed flush on the eyebrow there, and it's close to the bone, Chris, so it cuts easy. On the way, Decky levered the head down with his own head, then fired the knee up there. But it looked like Brennan was hurt for a second.
And we are done tonight under the advice of our ringside physician. Declan Larkin has waved off this contest. Wow, what a performance here tonight from both men. But that was a killer shot there from the Diamond, Decky Dalton.
And let's take a look what happened there, Chris. With regards to Decky Dalton, he knew that Brennan was hurt. He fired this knee, and if you look through the replay, he blasts the knee, and Brennan is noticeably wobbled, and he points and says, look, he's hurt, it's done. I love the way he's able just to think outside the box even when he's in a fight.
And look at that connection there. Decky actually allowed Brennan a chance to get an inspection there and some attention from our doctor here. And that was enough to force the stoppage. The Diamondback on winning ways tonight here at the 3 Arena. A triumphant return to the ring. And there is no doubt that all of the skills and technical aspects that he alluded to, having really worked hard on those in his training camp, Dean, tonight, that paid off. We knew the clinch was a defining factor, having made some early assessments there in this contest when they locked up. For Decky, that was his route to victory in the end.
And we spoke about the winner of this fight imposing his game plan and getting that decisive shot. And we saw the decisive shot from Decky Dalton.
Buddy Johnson makes it official here at BAMMA 30.
Ladies and gentlemen, our doctor called a stoppage to this bout at 1 minute 15 seconds of the second round due to your fighter in the red corner sustaining an injury. So your winner, Decky the Diamond Dalton.